Welcome to the Poisoner's Cabinet. I'm Sinead.
And I am Nick.
And this is your weekly podcast exploring the lives of the great poisoners, macabre murders and captivating crimes from across the centuries, and creating curious cocktails inspired by the Dr Burdell. And it's episode 281.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. How are you, Nick?
I'm all right.
Excuse me.
Are you all right?
Yes, I was coughing a little bit there. The consumption grows ever worse.
Oh, it is a terrible thing.
Day to day, I'm wasting away, but otherwise fine.
Do you want to be on the couch? Do you want to be lying here?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yes.
I think it's a step too far to do a podcast lying down.
Lying down.
I'm sure some people do. I think they probably do it solo, but I can't be lying down chatting. I don't think that's a good idea. There is a podcast by your man David,
Oh, him.
who
yes.
was in, the actor who was in Late Night with the Devil. He does the coffin podcast, and him and his guests lie in a coffin, lie down, and they answer questions. It looks quite cool. It looks cool.
Looks cool for a podcast.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any coffins, all right?
Okay. Any poisonings this week?
Oh, probably.
Probably.
It's February. It's all a bit grim.
It is a bit grim. It is a bit grim and cold and a bit dour.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's all a bit meh.
It's done nothing but rain.
That's very true. And by the looks of it, it's going to start pissing down any minute now as well.
Yeah, we had a sliver of sunshine earlier, and it was like, oh, lovely,
It's
wonderful.
not going to last.
No, it's just going to be because the weather's blocked.
Yes, as we established the other day.
Yes, we did.
There is a weather blockage.
There is a weather blockage that's resulting in more rain. It's not letting the sunshine in.
Right.
That's science.
The science, yes.
Yeah,
that blocked weather.
Indeed. I mean, I trust...
With a big cloud or something.
Yes. I trust the thing that I read briefly on the internet.
Yes, I trust the TikTok that crazy person said.
100%. Yeah.
Absolutely. What
That's
could
how I get my
possibly go wrong?
news. Yeah. Well, speaking of blocked weather, but not letting it get you down too much, I think it's time for us to thank our delicious Patreon subscribers.
And how could they be down when they've got us to listen to? I mean,
know.
Entirely delightful and enlightening experience.
Don't, I'll cry. I'm in that kind of emotional mood.
Right. Okay. So let's swiftly move on. So this week we have to say thank you to Anna Eyre.
Hey. To Michelle Brannan.
To Sarah Connor.
To Ashley Reynolds.
To Megan Robinson.
And to Mortlach.
That's a very dramatic name.
I know. I hope I've said it right.
Or is it Mortlatch?
Mortlatch.
It could be a Deathlock.
Mortlatch. Oh, both good.
Both good.
Well, Mortlatch is great, but Mortlach
sounds
like a dragon.
Yes.
From one of those fantasy novels.
It's definitely like a D&D baddie, isn't it, really?
Yes, yeah. Equally good. And everyone else with a normal name, we love you too.
Yes. A little bit less. But...
A little bit less. Well, put some effort in, you lot. We're just joking. We love you, you sexy Patreon subscribers. We had fun on Patreon this week. It was a tale that Nick told.
It was.
And he remembers it perfectly.
I do. It was about Jack Withers.
It was Jack Withers.
Yes.
He was a footpad.
He was a footpad and a highwayman and a church robber.
And a liar.
And a thief.
And a cad.
And all those evil things.
And we were sort of landing between, is he stupid or is he very clever? Or is he just got lucky in the stories? It was quite the tale. Yeah, it was really good.
Life.
Had lots to it. If you want to know what the hell we're talking about, please do consider joining us on patreon.com/The Poisoner's Cabinet, where you get extra episodes from us every week, as well as bonus material. We have 2 tiers on there, and Patreon is completely flexible. Your payments each month help to keep this show going. We could not keep doing this if it wasn't for our Patreon subscribers. We so appreciate all the support that you give. There is a huge amount of a back catalogue for you to enjoy and dabble in and download and sample should you wish. So we so appreciate all of our Patreons. Please go and check it out if you're tempted. We also have a shout out due. Now, we need to say a big happy birthday, belated happy birthday, excuse us, to Leah Maskey.
Happy birthday.
Lovely Patreon subscriber. Her birthday was on the 6th of February, and she wanted us to know that you will always have friends amongst us poisoners.
Brilliant.
I hope that's not literal. But either way, happy birthday. Lovely Leah. If you do want a shout out, guys, at any point, you can message us on social media, on Patreon, send us an email. We will gather them together and make sure you get the shout out you deserve. Well, Nick, are you ready?
I think probably.
To drink cocktails and talk about poison?
I don't know, I'm quite enjoying my wine.
Yes, we are recording in the afternoon, and the afternoon wine is going down nicely.
Yeah.
But the alternative is that we drink poison and talk about cocktails. And that does seem a bit much for an afternoon.
It's a bit much for an afternoon.
Yeah. Afternoon poison. That's worse than afternoon cocktails, I think.
Yeah, probably, yes.
Too strong. Too bold. Evening
Too
poison.
Spanish forward, if anything.
So should we go with the first one?
Yes, okay.
Oh, good. Hooray, hooray, hooray. It is my story this week, and we can't possibly have a story without a cocktail in hand. As you know, dear listeners, every week we choose a secret ingredient that is inspired by the tale that we tell, and it will flavour our cocktail of the week. Nick, this week's secret ingredient is a baby.
Baby.
A baby.
A baby.
It's finally time for Babies on Spikes.
Babies on spikes.
Yes. A baby in a blender. No, don't do that.
So many options.
So many options. Yes, I'm surprised we haven't had a baby.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe we were afraid. And don't worry, people. Just don't worry. That doesn't mean it's baby death in this story. But a baby is very, very important to it.
Okay.
But a baby with a
Baby.
with a baby as your ingredient. What have you come up with?
We're gonna have.
Okay.
We're gonna have a cry baby.
Oh, very nice. Okay, good.
So you can't shout at me for that one.
I can't shout at you at all. It is more of an adult thing rather than an actual baby.
Well, the cocktail.
No, calling someone a crybaby. You can't call
Yes,
a
this is
baby
true.
a crybaby. It's a baby.
That would be considered mean, I feel.
You just point at the baby. Oh, crybaby. Wah, wah.
Possibly slightly over the top.
Yes, a little bit like you should not babysit anymore. If you're just mocking a baby relentlessly. Well, maybe we should do that. It seems funny. It seems fun.
Right, yes.
Yeah, just people just back away slowly. But none of that.
It's probably good that none of your close friends have children.
I think it's very good that I don't have a child. I just mock it the whole. I'd be very nice to it otherwise.
Yes,
But every time
apart from when it cries.
cries, oh God, cry baby. Wah, wah. The baby would grow up without crying, but with a horrible darkness.
Yes.
Good, a cry baby. Also the name of a very good film.
Is it?
Johnny Depp in it.
Oh, good.
It's a John Waters film. Yeah, it's very good. But before that, think we should sob meaningfully into the Poisonous Cabinet kitchen and shake up a storm. So we'll see you in a minute.
We'll see you in a bit.
And we're back.
Hello.
Well, Nick,
Yes.
the cry baby.
Cry baby.
It looks very grown up, actually.
It does, yes.
Yes, big tumbler, big block of ice. A tawny colour, not quite brown.
Not quite brown, but
Golden.
golden hue.
Golden. Okay, how do you feel about this one?
I think it's going to be. I'm intrigued.
I know the way you backtrack there. It's
No,
like,
this
I think it's going to be I'm intrigued.
interesting.
I'm intrigued. I'm not
Yeah.
holding out everything. Okay, well, let's dive in. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. Oh, okay, I took a really big gulp there. Okay.
Oh, there's a lot going there.
Is there? Oh, no, there is. Oh, no, it's starting.
There's
it's
flavours.
starting.
There's definite
It's
flavours.
spirit forward.
Yes.
The spirit. Oh, Jesus.
It's a good afternoon.
It's a good afternoon sort of
afternoon
drink. Oh, bloody hell. The evening will progress well, I fear. All right. Oh, that is spirit forward. The front of that is spirity.
Yeah.
Is that cognac?
No.
Whiskey?
Yes.
Scotch?
No.
Just blended?
Irish.
Irish. Is it?
Yes.
Oh, bloody hell. That stings the nostrils in a good way. Yeah, it's really spirit forward with the whiskey, like, whoo, and then it kind of goes, you give it 4 seconds and it goes, ah.
Flavours.
Something kind of floral in there? Flory, fruity, twiggy.
Twiggy fruity-ish.
Right. Okay, well, so there's Irish whiskey.
Yes.
Drambuie?
Not far off.
Really? Oh, like a honey-based or a...
You're in the right ballpark.
Heather
Yes,
forward.
it's Heathers.
Some, well, kind of like a a spicy sort of floral mixy kind
Twiggity.
Twiggity Benedictine.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, I was really skirting around the edges of everything there. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. Irish whiskey Benedictine.
Yes. Oh, actually, when you said fruit, there is a fruity thing.
Oh, a squeeze of lemon or something? It doesn't feel like it's got a citrus in it.
No, there's no citrus in this.
Oh, God. Cherry?
Nope.
Orange?
Nope.
Pear?
Nope.
Apricot?
Nope.
Banana?
No.
Oh, there's no other fruits.
There's
Nick.
no other fruits.
There's no other fruits. Oh, bloody... A liqueur?
Well, no.
A syrup?
No.
A juice?
It's not a no.
What?
It's
An alcohol?
It's an alcohol.
It's a fruit alcohol. Wine?
No.
So not a vermouth or anything?
Nope.
Or, no. A fruit alcohol, but it's not a liqueur.
Fruity alcohol.
Fruit. What am I missing here?
It's a really obvious one. We use it quite a bit.
Oh God, what is it? What? I
Do you want me
don't
to
know.
tell you?
Yes.
Calvados.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shut up.
Apollonius.
I never get the Calvados. That's why it's so bloody strong.
It's not the whiskey.
No, but it was the Calvados taste, because I never guess the Calvados. I'm always pleasantly surprised, but that is the forward taste. Because whiskey, you just sort of be, there's a whiskey taste. But I was like, it's Irish whiskey? Seriously? It was like, no, the Calvados is smashing through everything. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, fine.
But only a relatively small amount of Calvados compared to everything else.
Is it? Did you spill
is.
some? Right, so Calvados, Irish whiskey.
Yep.
What I've already too drunk to decide what the last one was. What was the other one? Benedictine.
One more thing.
One more thing. Alcohol?
Yes.
What? Why are you trying to kill me? This is a crybaby one. If you can't manage it,
Yep.
everyone will go. So an alcohol, not bitters then.
No. There is some orange bitters, but there's
Oh God. Right, another alcohol. Is
Yeah.
it a fruit-based one?
No.
A floral-based one? Is
No.
it a liqueur?
No.
Is it a straight alcohol?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. So we've got Calvados, we've got whiskey. So what goes with that? Bourbon?
Bourbon.
Ugh. Ugh. Who do you serve this to? What memories do they need to repress to drink this?
One's from childhood, apparently.
You will remember nothing of this night.
Or the past 20 years.
The past 20 years. Wipe it all clean, everybody. Oh, God. If I known it was going to be this, I would not have topped up my wine earlier. Luckily, I haven't finished that glass. Jesus Christ. Well, what do you think of it?
I think it's quite nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's a slow one. You're not going to be knocking it back. And you won't be having more than one, but I think it's quite pleasant.
Anyone who's knocking this back and asks for seconds, you have to ask if everything's all right at home. It's so spirit forward. I think that's too much alcohol, personally. I do. I think the Calvados and the whiskey and bourbon in there, no need. I'm not getting the bourbon at all. I can get a bit of the... What's the third thing? What was it? I can't, apart from all the alcohol, not
I can get
Benedictine.
I can get a bit of the alcohol. The alcohol's coming through. We can tell.
A bit of the Benedictine, because you know there's some complexity there. Again, 5 seconds after you go, oh, there. With some of the floral loveliness of the Benedictine and the spicy weirdness that is. But that's just an assault of every harsh alcohol. You can think, just fucking go.
Pretty much.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's a bit much.
You gonna cry? Are you gonna cry?
I feel like crying. Oh, God. I would take out the bourbon, maybe, or maybe the.
Go on then. Give it a go.
I feel like you're going to fight me on that.
No, I'm waiting for you to read words now.
I know. It's important that I don't drink a lot of that.
I think it's your episode.
So you purposely picked for like you were like good. Well, with the crybaby firmly in hand, I'm frightened
Good.
to go with it, but you're very happy skipping down the street. Would you like a story?
Go on then.
Goody.
Entertain me.
I shall. Entertain me, funny woman. Okay, so this week, Nick, we must return to the streets of New York.
Oh.
Lovely, lovely New York for a good old-fashioned murder. And a scandalous one at that.
Scandalous murder, indeed.
It is the Bond Street tragedy.
Oh.
Bond Street in America.
Yes. I
yes.
got that because we're in New York.
Yes, exactly, yes. A murder most foul, and has a series of bizarre turns and events in it, which are more like, huh? Rather than, but just, what?
Okay.
So it's the 31st of January, Nick, 1857. The streets are icy, and we are on Bond Street. We're at the townhouse and office of Dr. Harvey Burdell.
Okay.
I'm choosing to pronounce him as Burdell
Right.
rather than Burdell.
Burdell.
Burdell, no one wants that.
Dr. Burdell.
Dr. Burdell. Burdell. I mean, if your name is Burdell, I'm sorry, but also get a better name. But Burdell. He's a dentist, but in this house, a body lies in a pool of blood.
Nice.
The room is in a state of disarray. There are blood spatters up the wall, all over the place. It is a frenzied attack that has taken place in this well-to-do property. Everyone associated with this household is an upstanding person of society. Surely this must be a robbery or the work of some ruffian. Or is it?
Oh, well, you're going to tell me, I think.
This horrible, horrible scene. What has led us to this point? Well, let's find out about the people who lived there. Baby Dr. Burdell.
Good start.
Burdell. So, Dr. Burdell, Harvey Burdell, was born in 1811. And not much is known about his childhood, but enough is known about his past, which is great fun.
It's a good start.
So we don't know about his childhood. We don't know a huge amount about his family, but we know he trained briefly as a compositor.
As
You
a
know what
what
that
now?
is? A compositor. I read that first as composter and spent a long time
He
going...
makes things up out of other things.
Well, you're not far off. It would be the equivalent of like a typesetter, but it's sort of back then about...
Oh, right, you're composing paragraphs and things.
Well,
or
sort of
print.
for print. Yeah,
Yes,
putting
okay.
layering the words on for print, for textbooks, for books, and everything like that. And like in the cinema, you're sort of like layering things for for composition, basically. So, but he doesn't do well in that. So in 1834, he decides to follow in his brother's footsteps, and he's going to train to become a dentist.
Fun
His
times.
brother John is successful, has trained in I think it's Pittsburgh, and he follows him to Pittsburgh, and then John sets up a practice in New York City, in Manhattan, and he goes, "Oh, I'll come with you too. I'll come with you too. I'll follow him around." He's like, "What the? Okay."
Just
fine,
like,
whatever."
please don't.
Yeah, John is quite successful in his field, and he takes Harvey under his wing. And Harvey qualifies. He has an office, and he sets up his office right next to his brother's in New York, adjacent to it.
Sure, that goes down well.
Well, yeah, because you'd kind of go, well, are they sharing a practice? They do some work together, but it's not
There's
actually...
a bit of competition going on
It is
there.
competition, that they are competing with each other for clients. On the outside, the brothers are successful. They tended to high society in New York. It's it's a nice area that they first set up in, and they publish a book together called The Structure, Physiology, Anatomy, and Diseases of the Teeth in two
Delightful.
parts. Yes, there has to be two parts
There's
in it.
definitely have to be two
The
parts.
upper and the lower. No. But behind the scenes, Burdell was not too clever with money in comparison with his brother. Whereas John was respectable, Harvey was frivolous. According to a nicely salacious account of this case from 1910, he was described as penniless and continually being sued by his relatives and others for non-payment of debts.
That's less good.
Yeah, so his brother not entirely happy with him, having trained him up. Harvey was known for being quarrelsome, greedy, and constantly in trouble with women who were suing him at different times for broken promises.
Fantastic.
Yeah. He apparently, this is one quote, disliked men, but was fond of guinea pigs.
Okay.
There is no other mention to guinea pigs in this story, but we need to know that he liked them.
We need to know that he did in fact like guinea pigs.
Loved a guinea pig.
Right.
Loved a guinea pig. Loved the
Good,
ladies.
it's good to know.
But the guinea pigs were much higher up
Ladies
his
and guinea
list.
pigs.
In 1835, a little bit from his history, he was briefly engaged to a young lady who had a wealthy family. She came from a good family. And was
Guinea
like,
pig
okay.
breeders.
He'd gone to the
They
guinea
make
pig
a lovely.
farms.
They make a lovely coat.
People do use the case of guinea pigs. But yes, he's engaged to this lovely woman and wants to get her guinea pigs and her money. So yes, it's a lovely match. They're in love, and it's wonderful. And there's going to be a wonderful wedding, and the invitations are sent out. The wedding day rolls around. The bride is glowing. The guests are all assembled. The priest is there, ready to start the ceremony. And Harvey turns to his father-in-law to be and says, "Give me a check for $20,000, or I'm not marrying your daughter."
Okay. Bold move.
Daddy of the bride goes into the ceremony and goes, "Wedding's off.
Yeah.
Everybody get out. This guy's a bastard." And
Good for him.
promptly hurls him out of the household, and he is thrown out in his ear. Burdell clearly thought that this would work,
Yeah.
and the father is not one to be pushed about.
No.
Bride left broken-hearted, obviously. And this has obviously been a society wedding, so word gets around.
Yeah, you'd have thought. I mean, that's his grief because I mean, at the time, ladies from well-off backgrounds would have come with some sort of like dowry,
Exactly.
sort of thing. So he must have been getting something out of this already. To ask for another $20,000, it's that's just rude.
We could only surmise that there was something maybe that all her inheritance was tied up in her father's estate, and so he was worried about having access to money earlier. We can make all sorts of assumptions about it, but it's a stupid move, obviously,
Yeah.
to try and blackmail your father-in-law on the day of a wedding, because he can just go, "No, she'll find someone else. Love, screw it. Clearly you're not in love." She's like, "But Daddy." But now Burdell does...
What of the guinea pigs?
But they're slaughtered. They were the wedding feast. Like, take them
were
away.
they were in the cake.
Were they going to come out and do a dance? A lovely kind of Bugsy Berkeley kind of like. No, there will be no guinea pigs for him.
Boo.
No, he'll have to find his guinea pigs elsewhere. Now, Burdell, this scheme does not work for him. And yes, he has this up and down career as a dentist. He does get clients. Many people have surmised that it's because of his brother. People actually getting confused
I
between
was
him
going to say,
and his brother.
getting confused. Going, oh yeah, no, sure, I booked in with him.
Yeah, I love it. But Burdell, yeah, I'm definitely that guy. There we go. Here we go. Harvey is a good dentist and he gets enough clients. And he also does sort of dabble in banking schemes and property speculation. And it works out for him in the long run because he ends up with a fortune that is around $100,000.
Okay, pretty
So
good.
he has done well enough in that sphere, even though he's pissed off a lot of people and he's obviously amassed debts and people are suing him right, left and centre, but he's made enough money from his other ventures. So he's one of the more successful gamblers of the time.
Guinea pig racing.
He's down the tracks
He's down
every
the
day.
tracks.
Can you race a guinea pig?
I
mean, they're very fast and cute.
Yeah.
You just be like, oh, adorable.
Don't know. Would you want something? Would you actually have something to chase them, or would they need to chase something? Like
that's a good point.
like a lettuce leaf on a.
So like the rabbit, but
yeah,
like
for the
kind
dog,
of,
like a lettuce leaf.
Yeah,
Or
like
would you have a
chase the
dog
rabbit.
behind chasing them so they move? Or
I fear that could turn into a bloodbath. But depending, the winner is lauded with praise, the rest are eaten. Quite the delicacy, aren't they, guinea pigs? Yeah. When he's not racing guinea pigs, he uses his fortune to purchase a fine property, a 4-story townhouse in what was once one of the most fancy spots in New York, Bond Street. Now,
Fancy.
Bond Street is between Broadway and the Bowery. And I was looking up some research of it, and there is actually a brilliant podcast called The Bowery Boys. And
Yes.
they do such, if you've listened to it, wonderful, wonderful history of New York. They know it inside out, and they do tours and talks and everything. And it is really interesting to learn about the geography of, it's not, fascinating to everyone listening to this, but the geography of where Bond Street is because of the meeting between the Bowery and Broadway, and that it now gets dissected by Lafayette, I think it is. But at the time, you're sort of between Broadway, but then the Bowery place of ill repute.
yes, indeed, a lot of gangs and things around there.
A lot of gangs and a lot of workers of a
Yes.
certain variety. Yes, but Bond Street
Guinea
was one. The dealing in guinea pigs down there. That's why he wanted to be nearby.
Yeah.
Bond Street once was this incredibly affluent area, beautiful, beautiful architecture and these beautiful houses. At this point, it's starting to slide down the
Yeah.
scale because the Bowery is encroaching in a little bit. But still, a fine property, and the great and good will still visit him as a dentist. So he sets up in this house. It's his home, and it's also his offices that are on the second floor. So he's doing fine. He's all happy. It's convenient with him because he loves to go down to the Bowery and do a bit of traditional gambling.
Nice.
And visit plenty of brothels
Of course.
down there. He is a frequent visitor to the sex workers of the area, and he also is known to give the local sex workers free dental care. Well, I say free in exchange
Yes, I was like, free?
free in exchange for services, which
Yeah.
he will do in his offices. So people will come by and the ladies will come in, and it is noted by people of the area, but no one can directly say,
Yes.
who are these ladies? No, they're fine. They're paying for their services while he's in there, and then various noises rattle through the window. So yeah, in exchange for love, he's doing it. Ostensibly, he's doing well, but it's a big house. And he thinks he may need to take on a lodger or two, and he needs someone to run the house. He has servants, but he needs to start thinking about the future. Enter Emma Cunningham.
Oh.
Now, Emma, lovely young lady. Lovely young lady. She was born at Emma Hempstead in 1816, and she came from a poor religious family.
Oh.
Her father was a rope maker, and not much else is known about her childhood. She had one.
Probably.
All we need to know about her, because she's a woman, is that she gets married.
That's the main thing, really.
She gets married when
What's
she's...
her husband?
Her husband, well, I'll tell you. She marries, in her 20s, George Cunningham. And he runs a successful distillery, and he is 22 years older than her.
Oh, okay.
So
But the gin helps.
the gin will help. I don't know what kind of distillery it was. It could have been a whiskey factory.
Could have been a whiskey
bourbon,
factory.
Could have been gin. Could have just been guinea pig liqueur. Who knows? Who knows? She's married. Many people in the reports would say that she obviously had her sights set. She needed to secure a husband and secure her future. Every woman needs
Yes,
that.
who doesn't?
The way that she would be written about in the future was like, oh, she was always after like.
She's
the
always
richest
after a
man.
husband.
Always
The
after
witch.
a husband. Yeah. Honestly, they're like, oh, what a slag wanting to get married. She gets married, and
Slut.
They live in a fine home in Manhattan. They would go on to have 5 children between them, and they are mixing with the great and good. He is an upstanding member of society.
Yeah.
They are members of high society, but there are problems because George not good with the money. Not good with the money. He has inherited this distillery. It was his father's business, and it was a hugely successful business. But George, wouldn't you know, he's not as good with the money. He ends up running the businesses into the ground. They foreclose on the distillery. They have to move, the horrors, to Brooklyn.
Oh my gosh.
Brooklyn. They have to live there, the shame. George will keep trying to make his fortune. He ends up leaving New York at one point to join the California Gold Rush.
Okay, well, that's guaranteed money.
Absolutely does not work well. He returns to New York penniless, and he will die in 1852. We don't know of what, maybe shame and poverty. That's how he dies. So this has not been a great venture.
It's not ideal.
For Emma. She's 33 when he dies, and she receives $10,000 from his properties and his business. It's like, that's okay, but we have children, and this isn't going to last me long, and I'm a woman alone. I'm a widow. I can't live as a wealthy...
I can't make decisions by myself.
No, she can't possibly be expected to do that. And $10,000 isn't quite enough to be a wealthy widow of high society. So she's just, I need to find another husband. Oh, the bitch. Oh, yes. Again, how people write about.
Awful.
Some of the things were describing her going out, she set her sights to get her claws into another man. The way this is described. And again, you don't want women to be single. You don't like it when they get married. Make up your minds. She starts to entertain suitors. Suitors are coming calling because she's apparently a very attractive lady. Very attractive lady.
$10,000 to her name as well.
$10,000.
Always helps.
Very nice. Well, she's trying to find people who are a bit wealthy in themselves, obviously. Not just any chap. But Dr. Harvey Burdell is the man who catches her eye. And they meet, and the details of their meeting is a bit foggy, really. They meet in 1854, and they spend a lot of time together. They spend a whole summer. They summer together. They travel. They get on. They get on very nicely. And Burdell ends up having her and her family and her children moving in to Bond Street. And she's going to move in there. Great. Where she's going to be the landlady of the house.
Okay.
She starts off paying rent, but then sort of ends up being the landlady to the new lodgers who are brought into this fine townhouse. And she's going to manage them and manage the servants, and she'll be known as the lady of the house, but a professional one. Yeah.
Okay.
So this wasn't Emma's plan, really. She was expecting to get a marriage proposal from Dr. Burdell.
Not a job offer.
Well, not really, yes. No, she's had a relationship with this gentleman. They've become very, very close, very, very nice. But he's
seen her teeth.
He's seen her teeth, and he's seen all the other bits as well. She wanted to be a respectable wife. She wanted to secure her future. She's shown her devotion to him by way of falling pregnant.
Quite devoted.
Yes, and rather than whisk her down the aisle, he pressures her into an abortion that he is said to perform himself.
Oh.
Yeah. She survives, obviously, but it started that, the rose-tinted glasses have come off somewhat.
Quite dramatically, I would imagine.
That Emma was hoping, clearly, this guy, he's a bit of a rogue, whatever, he's got money, he's a dentist, I need to remarry, I need to support myself, but now I'm sort of this live-in lover and housekeeper for him. And what's the deal here? She has a home for her children and a position that she never really wanted. And now the house has got lodgers. The lodgers that they have at the time when our story takes place is you've got a tanner named John Eckel, and you have an 18-year-old banjo-playing poet, George Snodgrass.
Who doesn't like a banjo-playing poet?
Who doesn't? Not the sort of one you want as a lodger, really.
No,
playing his banjo till late in the
practicing.
Night. Plucking in his prose. Would you like to hear my new poem? God, no.
Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. So she's managing this household and the servants and her children. By 1856, things are absolutely terrible between Emma and Dr. Burdell. The doctor shows no regard for her feelings. He is not in the slightest bit interested in marrying her. They have a relationship that they probably have maintained, but they are just constantly now fighting, and she is pissed off, as you can imagine. And he's seeing other women. Other women. Not only is he entertaining sex workers at his establishment, at his office that he treated in exchange for services. That is happening under her nose. He's also courting his 24-year-old cousin.
Delightful.
Dimis. a name Dimis. Demi, maybe. Demi. Let's call her Demi. Yes, she may be not at all refined like that. She might be turning around, hello! Swift in the streets of Sussex, I am. Demi. Yeah, his cousin. Ew. Showering her with affection and attention and taking her into the property and lording her around under Emma's nose. And she's just seething like, I'm not his wife. I can't do anything. And she ends up engaging in screaming matches with him. The couple, well, the pair are fighting all of the time, to the point where Dr. Burdell ends up taking his meals outside of the house each evening. He will not have dinner there. He goes to other places and he tells his friends and his business associates, I will not suffer to be in that house, with Emma's justified, I believe, tirades. So he even goes so far, Burdell, and this may be a turning point, that he goes so far as to give Demi a tour of the house while Emma is not there, so she can inspect it, size it up as if this is going to be your house. This is going to be the house that you are in charge of.
Measuring for rugs.
But Emma comes to hear of this from the servants. And now we come to the 30th of January, 1857. Dr. Burdell goes out, as usual, for dinner, getting away from the house, returns late that night. At 10:30 p.m., a neighbour in the area describes hearing a blood-curdling scream of murder. But it's New York. Meh.
I mean, there's screaming murder all over the place.
Screaming murder. But who has been killed? The next day, 8 a.m. 31st of January, the office boy, John, turns up with the coal to set the fires. He arrives at 31 Bond Street and he heads up to the offices of Dr. Burdell to get the fire started, but he struggles to open the door. The door won't open fully, and so he manages to force his way in, and he sees a horror scene in front of him. The reason he can't get into the office is that a body is against the door. Dr. Burdell. He is lying there fully dressed in a pool of his own blood. There are bruises and welts on his neck and multiple stab wounds across his body. The blood is everywhere, 5 foot up the walls.
Lovely.
There's even blood apparently in the stairwell that the boy did not notice, and just sort of everywhere. And the place has been completely ransacked with the signs of a struggle, with the signs of a violent struggle, and also turned upside down in there.
Those guinea pigs can be vicious.
You didn't give me a treat today? I will kill you.
I'm going to kill you all and your family.
They've got sharp little front
Exactly,
teeth.
yeah.
Yeah, puncture wounds. So yeah, this horror scene, John, the office boy, traumatised for life,
yes,
but runs around to find the lady of the house, Emma. She's known as the lady of the house, and she's on another floor. She's taking breakfast with her children and with one of the lodgers, George Snodgrass. John Eccles has already gone out for the day, and he relays this news to her, and she cries out. Someone cries out. She cries out, "The doctor is murdered. Murder most foul. This must be investigated, obviously.
Obviously.
And things are going to get weird."
Good.
And I think that's time for a drink.
Definitely.
Nick, we have our drinks.
We do.
We have more whiskey.
More whiskey.
And more whiskey, more bourbon, more cognac.
And another glass of wine.
And it's all there. Brace yourself. Yeah. Now, news of this brutal murder spreads like wildfire through New York. The impact of this case, it is one of the biggest cases of the time. The scandal level is through the roof. By midday that day, 2,000 people have gathered on Bond Street just to get a look.
Just have a look at the murder house.
Yes, the murder house. The authorities are called, the police arrive, the coroner arrives, and the DA are there on the scene. And at this time, what happens in the household is that the district attorney and the coroner keeps everyone in the house. They are kept in the house. They will be interviewed, but the inquest will sort of start in the house immediately. They will call in, by the afternoon, 12 people to the inquest jury. They will examine Burdell there, move him to his bedroom a bit, and then also do the autopsy. And this all starts, and everyone is stuck in the property for a long time, where everyone's gathering outside, and eventually it'll move out of it. But it's, these closed quarters. But they examine his body. He is found, Dr. Burdell has found to be garroted and has been stabbed 15 times.
That'll do it.
15 times, a slim knife.
Guinea pig sized.
Guinea pig sized.
Brilliant.
It was. There were traces of guinea pig hair all across him. what they can see is that there has definitely been signs of a struggle. The disarray in the office seems to be a struggle, seems to be a violent struggle that has happened, obviously, as you can see. And like the frenzy of the attack and the blood spatter everywhere just sort of indicates, okay, well, he didn't go quietly.
No, indeed not. He fought back somewhat.
The coroner concludes the assailant was left-handed.
Okay.
The inquest jurors and the coroner interview the people in the house, the occupants, about what has happened, obviously. What do you know? Has there been a quarrel with someone in the house? Is there a disagreement? Dr. Burdell's debts are well known and they are detailed by everyone in the house. Have his debts caught up with him? Has he been attacked by assailant after money? While speaking with the servants, they hear about, yes, the quarrels in the house, the fighting between Emma and Dr. Burdell. When Emma is interviewed, she explains her relationship with Dr. Burdell, but there's another twist to it. She produces a marriage certificate.
Ooh.
She hands it over and says, "We were secretly married. I am his wife." The fact that they had kept secret, that means she stands to benefit from his death.
Yes.
That as his widow, she would be entitled to a share of his estate. Which is a wild move because big old motive there.
Yeah.
But she's handing over the marriage certificate and everyone's like, well, he never said anything about this and you've never said anything about this before, but the certificate looks genuine.
It's genuine.
And they're like, right, okay. She just going, it's mine,
It's all
it's
mine
mine,
now. Yeah,
it's
it's-
all mine, I just want this to be known. So they're going, right, okay, big old motive here, but also secret wife? Fine. And then the servants start chiming in. Oh, they were always fighting. Oh, they hated each other. Burdell, yep, he'd been having it off with his cousin. He was setting her up. And you know what? I overheard Emma when she found out that Demi had been brought into the household and that she was being shaped up to be the new mistress of the house and that Burdell was going to try and get rid of Emma. She was heard to say, he better be careful, he may not live to sign the papers. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not only
Quite
that,
damning.
but the servants say, Emma, sleeping with one of the lodgers. John Eccles.
Not the banjo poet.
No, not the banjo poet. We'll get to him, trust me.
Okay.
No, John Eccles was a big man, big beardy man, big man, loved his food. You know what else he loved?
Sex.
He did, we think. You know how Dr. Burdell loved guinea pigs?
Yes.
Well, John Eccles loves canaries.
Right.
There are a lot of random animal facts in this.
Okay.
He had 17 birds in that house.
That's impressive.
And the servants described that he would be seen going to Emma's room each
With a
night
canary.
with a canary in a cage. He would carry a gilded cage with one of his canaries into the room to see Emma. We
ca-
don't know what was happening
In
in
case
there.
the oxygen ran out in the room.
She was so gassy. It just
Really going at it. There's no oxygen left.
the canary
The
died.
canary's
We need to
dead.
calm down.
We need to stop. We need to stop. Open a window. Open a window.
Either that or he's so weird. He's like, I have a canary. Would you like to see it? She's like, I'd like to have sex. No, let's look at the canary for a bit. Please
I can
don't
only do it while we watch my canary.
The fluttering.
Just don't ask, okay? Just don't ask.
I love that the servants are just standing on the stairs like, okay. So she had him on side, right? So, okay, they're thinking two people. Emma had motive. Emma hated him. Emma didn't want to be kicked out. And now she's got this guy, this big strong man on the side. It would probably take two people to put him down. What of George Snodgrass, the banjo-playing poet? Well, he was apparently into Emma's daughter,
Okay.
who was 15, Helen. And there were all these rumours saying, no, he was definitely courting Emma. I mean, like, he had a fixation on Emma, but he was really, really fascinated with Helen. Like, well, why is that? Well, we searched his room and we found a lot of ladies' underwear.
Nice. Okay.
Right, and the underwear belongs to Helen.
Right. Not that he's bought for his personal stylings.
It's Helen's underwear. So, A, having an affair with Helen, and she has left
Just
him.
left it.
She's careless. She's left that. Scenario B, trophies. He's kept them as a weird
Yes.
keepsake. She had a lot of underwear. Okay, fine. Good. Scenario C, he's a bit of a creep and he's been stealing her underwear.
Secretly stealing pants, yeah.
Or scenario D, which a lot of the press went with, just inferring in their beautiful yellow journalism ways of like, well, perhaps George enjoyed wearing the underwear.
Yes.
And they were gifted to him by Helen because he was a man who enjoyed to dress up in them. And that's very much what people went with.
Yeah, no doubt.
That George, because he loved his poetry and his banjo. And his banjo, loved to put on panties. So it was very much inferred that and it's an odd line to take, given that it could have so easily, well, why not make him out to be, a deviant in their eyes? Like, oh yeah, he's been sleeping with all these sort of people. Then you've got a villain, haven't you? You've got a villain in your hand. You've got someone with a motive because he's so deviant in his head. But everyone was very much like, no, he was definitely wearing them. He was definitely dressing up in his room.
He's a bit weird. He wears pants.
He wears
ladies' pants. It's fine.
Now, maybe that may have been completely incidental, but he will end up being an accessory to this because of the pants,
right?
Mainly. So, everyone's involved. Everyone's potentially involved. Emma and the 2 lodgers in the house, and her children may be covering for her teenage children. Other people talk, and like business associates and neighbours and everyone confirm from the outside of how Burdell and Emma were always fighting, and that he was fearful of going back and having dinner in the house, not only because of Emma but because of the lodgers, because of their presence there. Another thing, Emma, she left-handed.
Oh,
sinister.
Definitely dodgy.
It's enough for the authorities to arrest Emma on suspicion of murder. They arrest John Eccles as also for murder as well, believing that he has helped her. And George is arrested as an accessory. Accessory because of the pants.
Because of the pants.
Yes, absolutely because of the pants. The inquest has taken 2 weeks to conclude, and it has gone on, and there have been a lot of witnesses who have been brought forward. There was some full-on details of the inquest in the New York Times of the time, and some of the passages in here are absolutely sensational, because obviously they got statements from the servants, which are all very detailed, which are all very interesting, but witness after witness rocks up with nothing to say other than some gossip.
Brilliant.
So there was one court proceeding that I found. It was an exchange with a man named Mr. Hildreth, who was described as impulsive and anxious to speak his mind. And he knew Emma. That was it. He knew Emma. And he described that he knew her, and when he was asked by the coroner, well, how did you know her? He said, well, I knew her when she was living in Brooklyn between 16 and 22 years ago.
Right.
Always good. And he claimed she was a prostitute. She was a sex worker. Her husband was a distiller of, as he described it, liquid death. When he described it as liquid death, the court record, I kid you not, the coroner goes, I'll put that down for the benefit of the Temperance Society. Hildreth insists that they should disinter her first husband because he died so suddenly. She must have killed him. And he insists she was a bad woman. And the transcript goes as thus. The coroner says, how did you know she was bad? Well, a lawyer in New York addressed a letter to a certain gentleman in Brooklyn threatening him unless he did something to revive her character. I went to that lawyer and told him he had got his head in the lion's mouth.
Right.
Coroner. Well, this amounts to nothing. Witness, getting more excited. I have no doubt that her marriage to Dr. Burdell is a fabrication. One of the jurors asks, what evidence have you that Mrs. Cunningham was a prostitute? Witness, I have many evidences. I have had bills of hers handed to me for collection. Coroner interrupting, have you any proof she was a strumpet? Witness, I believe her to have been much so as ever any Phoebe Doby was. That's obviously an expression of the time. I have no reason to regret that I do not know it personally. I would bring 2 or 3 witnesses to prove it, but I should be loath to bring them forward. I don't know that they would know any more than I know. Laughter in the courtroom. She would wave her handkerchief in the street to a man. I have known her to do it, and another man would answer. Juror, what was his name? Witness, it was not me. Coroner, gentlemen, this is not evidence. There is nothing here but his own suspicions. And the witness was fitly put from the stand. I just love that little exchange. Who was he? Wasn't me.
It wasn't me. No, I didn't do it.
Emma is arrested. She is barred from attending Dr. Burdell's funeral. 8,000 people attended that funeral. They crammed into the church because, again, sensation. She was allowed to visit his coffin. Apparently, she wept across his body, crying, oh, I wish to God you could speak and tell who done it. Her trial begins May 1857. Everyone is packing out that courtroom. It is the case to célébrer of the time. Everyone is going to be there. The inquest was 2 weeks. How long will this go on for? It's going to be amazing. 3 days.
Oh, God. I bought snacks.
I had a babysitter booked for a
Yes,
week.
exactly. I booked hotel rooms and everything.
People have travelled in for this. Women in fine gowns, it was said, turned up. 3 days. Emma has, of course, been painted in the press as a harlot, a schemer, a low woman, a horrifying murderess by all of the press who want to absolutely bring her down. And that is what the prosecution leads with. Burdell isn't painted as a saint either. No one tries to credit him as having a good reputation. It's almost to infer he deserved to die. But there is no substantial evidence against Emma, apart from the fact that she's left-handed. But then, is that even solid? And there's a lot of left-handed people
There are
around.
more than one.
Yes. Emma is represented by one of the top defence attorneys of the time, Henry Clinton. He tells her not to testify, which is a masterstroke. Shut the fuck up.
Just don't say anything.
No. They highlight again how awful Burdell was, that he had plenty of enemies. And Emma has been poorly treated and been denounced. And given that she volunteered that she was his wife, that no one knew about before, why would she kill him?
Yeah.
She's just absolutely backed herself into the corner. Left-handed, yes, but also weaker than Burdell. Nothing can substantiate her actually killing him. Stories are all well and good, but they do not amount to hard evidence. It takes the jury just 2 hours to find her not guilty. In the end, Eccles and Snodgrass, the two lodgers, not even brought to trial.
Yeah.
Everything thrown out. So there you go. Should all be finished, right? No, there's an interesting little
I'm sure.
addendum to this story
Okay.
that does not do anything for Dr. Burdell,
dear.
but is mental. So after this trial has finished, Emma still has a claim on Dr. Burdell's.
Still the wife. So,
Well, that's it. She's the wife. The family of Dr. Burdell not happy. Not happy. She must have faked this. This cannot be true because she gets a widow's share of the estate. Not all of it. She gets a widow's share, but they don't want her to have any of it. They believe she's killed him. And his death, who cares about that? The money. That's what we all want. A surrogate court was to be convened to determine if her marriage was legitimate or if it was invalid and she would not be entitled to the estate. Paperwork seems in order, but there was talk that the fact that the clergyman who was mentioned on the paper was a real man, he did not seem to know who Emma was and had either, I think in one account, he'd seen the body of Dr. Burdell, like during the inquest when they were trying to investigate this marriage claim, was brought in to see him or had seen some photo of him or something, did not recognise
no
him.
memory of marriage.
No memory. I mean, like a clergy...
They marry a lot of people, but I think you're going to remember who you do marry.
He does not seem to remember Dr. Burdell at all. Emma sort of vaguely. Her daughter, one of her daughters he does remember, and one of the daughters was the witness. And he's like, okay. So he doesn't remember it. It's purported that Emma had gotten married, but not to Dr. Burdell. That John Eccles had stood in as Dr. Burdell in a lovely wig.
Ooh, cunning.
And Burdell's clothing, that she had dressed him up to look enough like him, but not like John Eccles, so that the clergyman wouldn't go, oh, it's you, or anything. And like, he was a big man, John Eccles, apparently, so he's just squeezed into the outfit. They obtained the certificate to say she has married this man.
Cunning.
So she's got the paperwork that she needed, and the daughter was the witness to this fake marriage. Could they prove it in court? It's starting to look a bit dodgy for Emma. Do you know what Emma really needs to secure the inheritance? In fact, to get all of it? A baby.
And that would do it.
It would do it. Wouldn't it just do it? How do you get a baby, Nick?
I don't know.
Do you not know?
No.
No. It's not the way you'd think.
No.
No.
Hire them.
Maybe.
Buy one off the street. I don't.
Off the street? Don't be so stupid, Nick. There's hospitals. Yet while Emma was in jail awaiting trial, she, of course, cried, pregnant! I am pregnant. Heavy with child, growing with child every day. Right, so you were fighting with him the entire time in the last few months, and in January, but you still had time to knock boots, and now you're pregnant. And then he died, so you're carrying his child, which would guarantee she got the entire estate because it's an heir. She told the prison guard she was apparently showing signs if she had the doctor's baby, if she produces a baby at the end of whatever many months she's made up, she gets the entire estate. But she needs to produce a baby.
You do need a baby at the
You
end
do
of
need
this,
a baby.
yes.
And rather than get pregnant the traditional way, and
first
smudge the dates a bit and go, no, I was gestating for so
yes,
long.
I just crossed my legs for a long time.
Exactly. She devises a scheme with a doctor, Dr. Hull.
Oh, Dr. Who now?
Dr. Yule.
Yule.
Yule. I'm going to go Yule. It's UHL.
Yule.
Yule, like to me. She and this doctor work on a scam. She's going to pay $1,000 to procure a baby. She's going to procure a baby. She's not just going to turn up with a baby. She's going to go the whole hog.
Okay.
She speaks to him. And he says, yep, I found a woman. I found a woman in hospital.
Got lots of babies.
She is a married woman. She's a very respectable lady, but she needs to not have her baby. She's the stuff has gone on with her husband and everything, so she has agreed to sell us the child, the newborn. And they're like, great, okay. Goes to the hospital to get this baby. She apparently dresses up as like a nun and like takes the baby away in a basket that the doctor has procured, bring it back to her apartments where she is living. And there's other people obviously in the apartments because she goes into her room, locks the doors with this basket under cover, and then she just starts screaming, acting out labour. She fully acts out labour for hours and hours and hours. She gets...
Make it a quick one.
Yep, no, it gets lamb's blood and throws that across the sheets and everything. This scene of just... And she's given birth before, so she can act it.
Knows how it works, yeah.
And she does all of this and like, and everyone's listening for a long time. And then, there's silence. And the door opens and there she is with her newborn baby. I have had Dr. Burdell's child.
Seems about 6 months old. What's going on?
No, it's a newborn. It is a newborn. It is a newborn. And she says to the whole household, as well as the district attorney who's standing there, and the police, Dr. Yule has been telling the district attorney exactly of her plans, according to them. He has told them everything. And they have set up this to catch her behind the scenes. So not only is it enough that they know that she's faked this pregnancy, that they've taken a child, the child, and this was apparently a thing, the infant in the hospital had been marked under the arms by acid. Now, I'm saying acid. It's a form of acid that literally in hospitals, they would put a mark on the babies to identify them.
Right.
To sort of do this. So, because babies get mixed up back in the day, and everything.
They look quite similar generally.
They do kind of look quite similar. So they'd sort of mark this baby. It was a girl. It was like under the arms. And we're like, look, see the scarring that we gave this child so we'd know how to recognize it. This is the baby that we took from the hospital. So it's completely rumbled. And so, her just faking like, ow, ow, ow. The district attorney is like, so happy. She is arrested for fraud. She's arrested for fraud for the baby scam. Baby scam.
Yeah.
Now, her lawyer, who's very good, gets her off the charge because he's like, there's not enough evidence, and also this is entrapment.
True enough.
So drop the charges. She isn't prosecuted for fraud, but this whole business obviously affects the surrogate court, and it's deemed that her marriage is invalid. The person presiding over it hears all of this stuff on the outside, is like, no, okay, you're not going to be prosecuted for murder, you're not going to be prosecuted for fraud, you are free, but you will not get a penny of Dr. Burdell's fortune.
Nothing for you.
So yes, she walks away penniless in disgrace with her freedom. She will stay in New York, her children will get older and independent, and she would go to the West Coast for a time, and then she returns to New York in 1887. She would die age 69 at a family member's home in New York. She's buried in Wood Green Cemetery, not far from where Dr. Harvey Burdell is married. Apparently their graves were unmarked for a time, but then there was a sort of a campaign by people who were just interested in the history of this to have headstones erected for both of them so people could find them. Another fun fact, the baby... The living baby went on display at P.T. Barnum's museum.
Oh, God.
Because this was such a big case.
Yes.
They sort of did this thing.
This
and here is the baby that she tried to scam people with.
I'm 24, come on.
It wasn't a popular exhibit. They were just like, there's a baby. It's like, well, what does that have to do with the murder? Oh, it was somehow a bit later on. There we go. Woo, woo, woo. Officially, the murder of Dr. Burdell has never been solved. No one has ever been convicted. The scandal around the household and the various stories and the rumours made it one of the most sensational cases of the time, but no one was convicted
Was
for this
hard.
bloody, brutal murder. Had Dr. Burdell been a nicer man, maybe more people would have cared.
All very true.
And that is the story of the Bond Street mystery.
Very good.
There you go, all the scandal in there.
So much scandal.
And the crazy thing is, no one is prosecuted for Dr. Burdell, and everyone's just obsessed with what happened with Emma, what happened in the household. But did she do it? What do you think?
I don't mean whether she actually did physically did it. I'm sure she must have had a hand in it. Yes, and if one of the lodgers was, if she was involved
Coerced
with one of the
into it,
lodgers,
yeah.
sort of thing, then potentially he did it
Yeah.
for her or something. Then
Yeah.
then maybe yes, because it would take.
Two people.
Yeah, it would take someone relatively strong to bludgeon someone and to stab them 15 times and to strangle them and
Yeah, I think they were garroted while being
garroted
stabbed.
and stabbed. So that's two people. You can't
Yeah.
garrot and stab someone.
Yeah. No, famously. No.
So it's a tricksy. One would imagine.
Yeah.
So yes, I think likely to be her involved. I would say.
It would be really weird if there's no signs of a break-in
Yeah.
or anything, and the outside possibility that no one seems to really talk about is that maybe Dr. Burdell was entertaining someone and then he was robbed, but there's no sign of a robbery. There's no mention of that.
Yeah, there's no mention of anything being stolen or anything.
Yeah.
And there would have been valuable stuff lying around the place.
He had debts for sure.
But also, if you have debts, then you're not going to get your money back by killing someone.
No, unless he had money in the office.
I mean, if you break someone's legs and
Yeah.
then they're more inclined to pay you back or something. But if you kill them, you're not getting your money back.
The reports don't detail that I could find anything missing
Yeah.
from the office, and you would think that would be really high on the list. That they would have
It's got
stolen if there was any cash.
equipment and stuff like that, sort of dental
Yeah.
things. So they're going to be worth a bit of money.
Yeah,
So you think, if someone is owed and it is a financial, you would steal stuff.
and also it's a frenzied, vicious attack.
Yeah.
It's not just like kill him to get. It's repeated stabbing and torture and torment
Yeah.
for him.
No, I think it's Lodger holding him behind or something, and then
Yeah.
she having at him with a knife.
Or the two lodgers maybe, but she's orchestrating it. She's like,
Yeah,
get rid of him.
maybe.
I don't buy it that
I'm-
she's innocent.
No, indeed not.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think that
indeed.
you would say. I think I don't know if you were innocent or any situation where you would just turn around and say, I'm married to him. But I guess she's going, I want my claim.
Yeah. Well, indeed, yeah.
I mean,
So
it's stupid.
it sounds obviously it has been planned.
Yeah.
This, to have come up with we're going to pretend to be married to him,
Yeah.
and then so he's not a spur of the moment sort of thing. This is a long time planning to have a marriage certificate and everything,
But no evidence.
but no evidence.
There was one report I heard that a bloody dagger was found in her room.
I mean, that would do it.
The inquest and everyone investigating had brought in microscopes, and that they found, maybe this was in the Bowery Boys actually, but it was they found it was beef blood on the dagger.
Yeah, okay.
So part of her household chores. Why the fuck have you got a bloody dagger in your room?
Well, yeah, why would you leave in the kitchen?
Yeah, why would you not leave it in the kitchen? There's so much stuff pointing towards her being convicted, and yet it's thrown out. But then her lawyer was very good and going, this is all circumstantial.
That's what lawyers do.
You can't do it. And also, you've dragged her through the press, and this is all prejudice, you could say. So, yeah, fascinating that it's such a bloody murder, but no one was convicted.
No one.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, people? What do you think of the story of the Bond Street murder, the murder mystery? It is technically a murder mystery. Do you think it was Emma? Do you think it was Emma orchestrating everything? Do you think she worked with the lodgers? Do you think the lodgers took it upon themselves to do her a service, maybe with her manipulation in the background, or she was completely an innocent party? She had suffered enough. Dr. Burdell, not a nice man, didn't
indeed
treat
not.
her well at all. Did he deserve to die? Well, no one deserves to die, but everyone was kind of the feeling in this story, like, nah, we hate him. What do you think of the various stories and then what was going on in that household? And Emma trying to buy a baby.
That's less good.
Less good to sort of
That is
secure
slightly
your
more guilty
fortune.
looking.
It speaks to a callousness and a lack of feeling to fake a labour
Yes.
as well and just go, yeah, this baby, totally. Was she going to raise the baby or not? You know,
Yeah,
what
no,
was
I've got my
gonna
money
happen?
now. I'm going to sell it back.
Yeah, well,
I've got a receipt.
there was one version that she'd borrowed it. It was on the understanding that she'd borrowed it and the
Yeah.
baby would disappear. Like, oh yeah, it totally died or something. Tell us what you think. Jump on the comments of this episode. Share your thoughts, your feelings, your musings. If you have things that you want to forget or you need to steady your nerves, do mix up a
Yes.
crybaby.
It's a potent beastie.
It is. It I don't know if I can feel my limbs. I haven't finished mine.
No, this is very true. You haven't, and you haven't tried to stand up yet either. So
Have you finished yours?
Oh yeah.
I know it wasn't your episode, though,
Yeah,
was
exactly.
it?
I can sit here and drink. It's fine.
You've been chiming in, which has been great, excellent. But I fear that the darkness will come.
So yes, if you can find the recipe online, if you fancy, if you're being brave, give it a go. It's got things you probably have in your cupboard.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know what you think, or mix up something else. Just mix up something else and let us know what you're drinking.
Indeed. Remember to join us on Patreon if you haven't already, to get more from the Poisonous Cabinet and to support the show. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcasts. It really helps us. Thanks for listening, guys. We have been the people inside the Poisonous Cabinet. We will see you next week. And remember, your loved ones are trying to kill you.